Hello, fellow future corpses. I am WillBotch, and we're back to Claire. What are we on? We're on chapter 4, The Holden Legacy. Last chapter, we had the choice to either destroy the book or take the book. I took the book so I can cast, become a necromancer and stuff like that. Instead of my lame ability to see the dead, maybe I can actually cast some spells and stuff too. But what all happened? So in chapter 3, I hear walking. In chapter 3, we went to Ethel's house. It revealed the stuff we learned while playing Ethel about Thomas allegedly killing his grandma, how Arthur confessed to the murders through a tape. We found Claire's body, which if you like, what I kind of put together was a little baby demon, was obviously probably Claire's child. So that's a thing. I don't know sure if it's supposed to be an unborn baby kind of situation because I don't know how the timeline works, because it said she was 4 months pregnant or whatnot, but we got a demon baby running around there. But we only really saw it once. Then we heard it. It never really came back into play unless I didn't do something right. But yeah, now we're doing this ending. Hopefully I'll have the option to just do the checkpoint for the decision again, so I don't have to replay through everything again. Because if that's the only time where the decisions really matter, then it would be nice to not have to do everything again to get back there. But it is what it is. The game's been awesome. I enjoy it. Let's get into it. We're back here, back to Claire's house. Claire is still haunting Ethel's house. Forever bound there with her kid. I'm slowly still taking my time. I got my lighter. Trying to get my ghost flame up. Come on, ghost flame. Ghost flame. Ghost flame. Ghost flame. Ghost flame. Ghost flame. Okay. All right, we got no ghost. And I could have swore this was supposed to open. Oh, I returned the book. That makes sense now. Well, that's probably fine. I just thought, I was like, this bookcase has to open, right? I didn't realize opening a portal to hell.
It mean loading. It's doing some loading. Check out all that.
Loading. Oh, this place looks nice. This is probably fine. Can I go back? The Holden family tomb, dedicated to Leopold II. In the earliest days, our lineage was one of honor and tradition. Yet in these latter generations, the sacred cathedral, which for centuries stood as the heart of our customs, has been sealed. The once pure spirit of Edith Holden, whose will was for good, hath been eclipsed by the very force that first bestowed her with power. A force now turned to shadow, twisting the minds of our kin. Let this tomb stand as a solemn testament to the fragile accord between light and darkness, and the grievous cost of heeding the call of forbidden arts. Here lie the last generation that carries its full power. So I'm not going to become a necromancer? Can I become a necro dancer?
March 1892. My mother never thought I would figure it out. Or maybe, in the end, she wanted me to. I'll never know for sure. The bedtime stories she told me weren't just stories. They were pieces of the past, disguised as fairy tales. There was one I loved most, the one that stayed with me long after childhood. She told me of a family who longed to worship their goddess, but the world had turned against them. No matter how far they ran, how deep into the woods they hid, they were hunted day and night. So with no other choice, they used their power to open a gateway to another realm, a world untouched by their enemies. There they built a grand cathedral, a sanctuary where they could finally worship in peace. In its center stood a statue of their goddess, watching over them, guarding the faith they had nearly lost. To keep it hidden, they built a house over the entrance leading to this realm. But it couldn't be opened by just anyone. The key was the very book that contained the spell to unlock the gate. Without it, the path remained closed forever. As a child, I was captivated by that story. It felt familiar in a way I couldn't explain. But as I grew older, as I uncovered more of my heritage, I began to understand. It wasn't just a story. It was a message, one my mother had left for me to discover, or so I believe. And when I finally found the entrance, I knew. The cathedral was real, but it had been sealed away, lost to time. I became desperate. I knew I could bring it back, that I could restore what had been taken from us. I just needed more time. Time. That was all I ever needed.
Just need a bunch of time. All right, well, this place is pretty cool. I like it. I'd hang out here. I can't read that. Here lies Isabella Holden. May her soul embody the spirit that breathes life into our tradition. Hey, you dead. Okay. Here lies Leopold Holden. May his soul embody the spirit of water forever, sustaining the flow of tradition through the veins of our bloodline. Ah! You dead. You got them dead toes. Ah! Here lies Leopold Holden II. May his soul embody the spirit of earth, anchoring us in our strength through our tradition. And he's dead! Ruh-roh. And here lies Eleanor Holden. May her soul embody the fire that fuels our tradition, burning ever bright and undying through the ages. And she's dead!
Why are these opened?
That's a good question. It looks like someone forgot their
Whose
card.
wallet is this?
Hey, it's that dude! That dude from Claire's house on the mirror. Cool. Does he have any money in there? I have to call that number or something? Oh, this place is cool. Maybe he's doing some grave robbing? Oh, this place is neat, I guess. I guess it's time to go. Yep. We found our crypt. Nope. Apparently there's more we have to do down here. Okay. So let me whip out my cell phone and call. Is there anything else I can interact with? Oh, there's a book now. Within these pages lie the secrets of elemental fire harnessed through the art of alchemy. Beware, for such powers not easily tamed, and only the wisdom of the ancients may guide the hand of the seeker. On the nature of the slug slime, the viscous essence of the earth's most unassuming creature, when properly distilled, becomes hell's fire, and its foundation upon which all forbidden fires are kindled. The fire of the waters, a flame that dances upon the waves, consuming the tide, yet never drowned. To summon this fire, one must combine Thumper Bones, a relic of the beast that knows no fear, moon shards, fragments of celestial light, slug slime, the essence of hell's fire. Once bound together, the fire shall rise undying upon the very surface of water. The fire of the spirits, a flame among the mortal eyes burning within the realm of the departed. To weave this eternal fire, one must bind iris leaves, gifted by the watchful eye of fate, lavender powder, a dust of dreams of forgotten whispers, and slug slime, bearer of hell's fire. This flame speaks whispers, guiding lost souls beyond the veil. Earth fire, a fire that roots itself deep within the land, scorching the stone and soil alike. To awaken this primal force, Mix, dragon's leaf, born of ancient scales and scorching winds. Emerald resin, drawn from the veins of sacred forest. Slug slime, a callus of infernal birth. This fire does not burn, it devours, leaving the land forever changed. Bane of fire, witch moss. Amongst all that burns, only one thing may silence the flames: eternal hunger. Witch moss holds the power to extinguish even the fierce of the unnatural fires. That's cool, I guess. I'm going to do some
Thankfully, everything is labeled.
Oh shit, I don't know what I have to make. What do I have to make? Thumper bone. Dragon's leaf. I don't know what I have to make. What do I have to make? I got this in my hand. I don't know what I'm doing. How do I get this out of my hand? Oh, am I supposed to like light these fires with the alchemical fire shit? So spirit of water. So cool. I think I just died. Okay, so water. We need to combine thumper bones, moon shards, and slug slime. All right. There we go. Got that. Nope. Nope. Dragon's leaf. Nope. We need that moon shit. And I think thumper bones. All right. And then I'm a fucking wizard. And then you said you needed the water? I could have sworn there was a second one that said, like, water. That's earth. Mayor's soul, invite a fire. Fuels tradition. I thought there was, like, another one that said water. Alright, maybe not. We need that witch moss. Cool, at least I have a light source now. Okay, what's this nerd need over here? You just want, may her spirit bring life onto those, into our tradition. What thing was talking about that? We got fire of water. Fire of spirits. And earth. Well, we know what earth fire. Okay. So let's go ahead and dragon leaf, emerald, and slug slime. Damn it. Slug slime, dragon leaf, emerald resin. I'm an alchemist. How do I extinguish this? How do I extinguish this? How do I extinguish my torch? I need to extinguish this. How do I need this to stop doing the fire thing. Please stop doing the fire thing. Unless, because it should turn green, right? It was slug slime, dragon's leaf, and emerald resin. See? mine's still blue. How do I make it not blue? How do I make you not blue? Oh, okay, there we go. I was dumb and I hit the wrong thing. I guess. I accidentally clicked it too many times or something. Okay, cool. So I probably have to take that witch moss and put it on that, I guess. Guess that's what I gotta do. Become extinguished. There we go. Okay, cool. This is a lot of work. This repairman did this. Okay, what's this nerd? So, some kind of like crazy burning one. And life. Breathing life. Well, I guess maybe the slug slime would be breathing life, right? Okay, so... I guess maybe just the slime. Need to put out the fire first. Damn it! Here, hold this fire for a second. Because I can't get rid of it unless you do your thing. Okay, so you're the base-ass fire. Okay, so maybe I gotta do the moss thing again. To extinguish said fire. There we go. And I imagine... Okay, you didn't do that noise. So that one must not be right. Okay, so that last one must be the last formula. Now I'm grabbing the witch moss. I'm not going to accidentally light this torch. Okay, so last one. Fire, water, fire, spirit. So we need iris leaf, lavender powder. Go over here, lavender powder. Iris leaf. Lavender powder. Lavender powder. That's a pretty flame. I like that one. Open! What up? How's it going in here?
I can't believe it's actually real.
You better believe it.
At long last, I have found you. There was a secret hidden within us, a truth buried in our very blood. We were once a formidable lineage, graced with a rare gift passed down through the ages. My mother spent her life in pursuit of what was stolen from us, chasing the promise of immortality to reclaim our lost legacy. But the magic had faded, and the potion meant to extend her life turned out only to poison her. All had been concealed from us, yet I refused to remain in ignorance. I searched relentlessly, poring over every book written about our past, until I discovered a passage. It spoke of my ancestors, and of the possibility that their lost books were buried alongside them. It was all I needed. I pried open every crypt, praying for even the faintest sign of our heritage. And there, with my great-grandmother Eleanor, lay the key to the cathedral. Clutched in her decaying grasp was the incantation that could unseal its ancient doors. Now, as the last embers of our legacy flicker and fade, I offer this sacrifice. I call out to those who once blessed our bloodline. Hear my plea, forgive our sins, and restore what has been lost. Yet even as I cling desperately to hope, I fear it may be too late. The old spells of Edith Holden slip away from my mind, their words twisting into forms both unreadable and foreign. Only those of sacrifice and death are clear to me. Our tradition gasps its final breath. My purpose is lost, and with it, my will to live. If you are reading this, know that I am already gone, and so are you. If you have come this far, you have learned too much of our legacy, and if our end is to come, let it fall only with us.
Bummer.
Bad ending.
Yeah, we knew it was going to be a bad ending. I took the book. Though you've uncovered the secrets about your family, you won't live to tell a soul. For most of your life, you ran from the very tradition. That will now be your end. Claire. All right. We'll let this thing do its thing, give the credits and stuff like that. When I first started working on Claire, I never imagined this would turn into something bigger because all of your support. I was able to make a game development into a business, something I never thought possible. Hell yeah! Ethel was my first real step into this world, and I never expected it to be as successful as it was. I only hoped I could live up to what it started. Claire took me a little over a year to develop. Through the process, I've learned much. More importantly, it's shown me what I'm really capable of. That said, I'll be taking a short break to spend some time with my family. Claire took a lot of time away from them. I want to make sure I make up for that. Because of that, my next two to three projects will be shorter experiences. I'll still be putting the same level of love passion into them, but don't worry, I'll definitely be working on a bigger title in the future. To all the streamers and content creators who gave me a chance and shared my work with their communities, thank you. Everyone's support meant everything. Every comment, every playthrough, every bit of feedback, it all helped me grow. Please leave a review. Smiley face. Thank you for playing. But yeah, that was Claire. We played through it. It was 4 chapters. We played all the chapters. We got the bad ending. The jump scare's gonna come up at some point. Well, overall, like, I do want to go back and get the good ending, which would be just destroying the book. So at least it's like clear cut on which one. I don't know if there's like any more from that, but that was the only clear decision I could see that was a ending option. Unless there was something like don't read all the notes or don't light out any candles, kind of like Resident Evil, Silent Hill kind of endings. But this one, it says like with your choices shaping multiple endings. We only were given like the one choice, like the 2 choices of destroying or keeping the book. So I don't know if there's another option that I don't know about, but I would like to try to play through again. We'll try to destroy the book this time, see what happens. It's a bummer I didn't become a necromancer, but I don't know. It says that's the end, but is it? I've got the book. Maybe I can cast a spell and get out of there or something. I don't know. We haven't read the book. And we only got time until death, so might as well start reading that book with our infinite lighter. So overall, yeah, the game itself, really good. Like, I had a lot of fun playing it. Sure, like during like chapter 3, I shook my fist at not being able to sprint and have to slowly saunter down the stairwell, but it's not that bad. Like, it wasn't that bad. It was just me frustrated because I kept dying and I couldn't run. And I had to keep walking back down. It was taking too much time. Brr. But it wasn't that big of a deal. Like, I still had a great time playing it. It scared me. The story was interesting. I liked learning more of the back lore of this world from like playing Ethel, where it was just purely about Thomas. And then in the first one, like, you find out everything about Thomas and Arthur and stuff like that, and Ethel in that kind of respect. And then at the way end, spoilers, I guess, you find out that about Claire in the attic. And that's when you find out there was something extra going on. So it's cool playing this one and seeing all like the backstory to Claire, what was going on. Beth's story, more about the lineage and the family secrets and all that stuff. So it was overall like had a interesting story. It gave me the hot and this jump scare's coming. Gave me the hot and sweaty chills and creeps. So it did really good on that. It panicked me at points where I was like, fuck! It's just trying to get stuff done. The voice acting was nice. It was cool just to be able to chill and listen to it. So I could just sit there and just like enjoy and just relax a little bit. So overall, this was a great experience. Like, I know the ending notes had like the thank you and stuff like that. And I've got to say thank you, Tony Shoulders, for reaching out. They reached out for Claire. And Claire was great, so it's definitely, I've been watching Claire slowly develop from the stuff that they've posted, the screenshots, the updates, and everything like that. So it was worth it. It was well worth the wait. It was a great game. I enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. And definitely, if you have not played Ethel or Claire, or at least just play Ethel, try Ethel out. Play the first one where it's just kind of at least the start of everything. Give that a shot. It was a good play. I've played it, obviously, so I've got the video and stuff like that too, but I recommend you check it out. And keep an eye on TS Games or Tony Shoulder Games, you know? See what else they're going to work on. Certainly, if they put out smaller titles, I'm going to play them because it's been a very enjoyable experience, and it's been cool to see them grow. Like, from this to Ethel, it's only moving up, only getting better, only more awesome games. So, looking forward to it. So, if you want to give this game a shot yourself, link is down below as always. And if you made it this far, why not like, comment, subscribe, do whatever your brain meat desires. Thank you for wasting time, and I will catch you later.